All right, the recording is started. We're discussing the vaporizing of Eldrin, which was a fun day for everyone.
Josh, get your blind butt up and get over here. We're missing you.
Yeah.
Seriously, man.
I've heard of vacations, but this is getting lazy, man.
We gave you a pass last week, but I don't think you're getting any more free rides.
You're almost as bad as McGinnis and all his camping trips.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah, almost.
Well,
no, you don't want
at
to
least
be. You don't
McGinnis
want to be
spaces
like
those
that.
out.
Are you? Yeah. It's not a good situation.
Yeah, Josh's inner guitar player work ethic is surely at war with his inner lazy as fuck banjo player.
Is he losing calluses on his fingers as we speak?
Yeah, that's true. He when he wakes up,
someone needs to go in there and
just like press wires up against his fingers.
It's a little belt sander.
He'll get him back in short order. All right. So I think we were last time at. Oh, you guys were on the road between Yadenve and Kuratown. You were getting closer to Kuratown. And you found this lovely scene. Let me do something here. There you go. And you guys were still thinking about what your next move was.
Well, I mean, we could track this, sure, but I mean, yeah, kind of thinking about it is
I
just a
think
good
I'd
idea.
rather go the opposite direction.
Yeah, this thing's pretty big.
I don't think that's why we're here, is it? Fight whatever did this?
No, but there's a distinct lack of bodies here. That means it took them. Finding out why isn't necessarily a bad idea.
You don't think they were just vaporized, perhaps?
Not enough scorch marks.
People go missing all the time. It's none of my business.
Hell, I went missing once.
But then you were found. And we're all better for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think we should
this
just
thing wants a
get
piece
going.
of us, it's gonna find us.
Yeah, we'll just have to be on guard when we camp.
Agreed.
I mean, I expect we'll see it coming. Thing's as big as a damn barn.
Looking around there, I'm not so sure. This place looked like it was caught mostly off guard.
Yeah, but they don't have McGinnis. The sharp eyes. Could see it coming from a mile.
And they don't have your ears, my friend. He says to Nomcath.
Yeah. I don't know, this just kind of worries me. But
Well, hell, it worries me too. I've been worried for like 3 weeks. I think I'm getting used to it. No ears. Ears, I says.
you might want to clean yours out, Alfred.
Have you gone partially deaf from all the explosions?
Stick my finger in. Go. Oh, yeah. I should clean that sometime.
He's from Scrapwall. Everyone who lived in Scrapwall during the Mayanda Arena years has some hearing loss and probably a little tinnitus.
Well, I mean, Did we ever find anything to might indicate where these guys were from? Like, were they from that town that we were heading towards, or anything like that?
Weapons indicates, in your opinion of your trackers, experienced mercenaries.
Okay.
The path they're on, the location they are, the road they're on, they're almost certainly traveling to Curratown or to Yadenbay. Like, there's no other reason to be in this area, really. And even if you were just passing through this area, you would definitely stop at one or both those places.
All right, so just more general mercenary type than not belonging to anybody. All right.
Yeah, if you're
Well, I mean,
travelers passing through the area and you're on the up and up, like your paladins of Sarenrae or your merchants or your normal legit people, you would definitely choose Yadenve and not Curratown. If you are murderous criminals wanted by the law, wanted by the Technic League, wanted by any number of various authorities of any area, you would definitely choose Curratown and not Yadenve.
well, I mean, let's just do a quick look just in case. Let me see if there's anything of use we might be able to find, and then we'll head on. Just no point in us leaving useful stuff behind, right?
Agreed.
You know,
That's the Numerian way. Scavenge what you can.
There are some salvageable weapons here. There's a salvageable warhammer, longbow, and mace. Most of the rest of it is smashed. The wagon is smashed. The rations are scattered around and have been picked through by animals already.
A hammer, you say?
The bedrolls are not as nice as yours. Yeah, Ulfred, you pick up the hammer and instantly recognize it as a well-made and well-worn Masterwork warhammer that's seen many, many battles.
Well, it's always nice to have a spare.
Okay. Let's see. I will throw you a Masterwork warhammer. Okay. Anything
Gotta
else you
admit, I
want to
like
pick up?
having this bird around. It's kind of handy. I once kind of made friends with a mule, but never made friends with a bird before.
but you called yourself a mule skinner. Why would you make friends with something you're planning to skin?
Well, that's a figure of speech, you know. You lashing them so many times, trying to get those damn stubborn things to move. Sometimes you take off a little bit of hide.
Ah, okay. That makes a little more sense. When you first told
Oh
me, I
yeah.
was like
That's,
wondering if you like worked as a tanner or something like that.
oh hell no, no. I just drive. Why? I'm a drover. I get
Okay.
things from place to place, and blow stuff up along the way from time to time. It seems sort of a new vocation for me, I would say.
All right. Well, let's get going then.
Alrighty.
I've never heard that term, mule skinner.
Okay. Back to the road then.
Yep.
Yep, and Crocto will keep doing the flying above, scouting stuff.
Okay. Let's see. We shouldn't need that one again. We might need our lovely campsite tonight. That was kind of mid-morning. You guys found that and spent several hours poring over it, checking everything out about it. The rest of the day's travel is pretty quiet.
I feel
And
like
yeah.
I feel like a rope trick would be in order tonight.
Oh, you want a rope trick?
Anybody else?
I think I might have. I didn't prepare it today, but for tomorrow, I have a spell I think that can hide campsites.
rope trick. It's, we have a wand. That does the
Oh, we
job.
have a wand of it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
rope trick sounds good to me.
Yeah.
That
The only thing
wand
I
is
don't like about it,
on Oberon, right?
it is.
Okay.
the only thing I don't like about it is then we can't really keep an eye on our surroundings.
Well,
Yeah, but they
cares
can't
about
see
that?
us. We can't see them.
Sorry about that. It's kind of loud.
Unless something comes and scrounges the. So sorry, does rope trick make like a dimension in a bag, or
Says it right there.
let me see.
Yeah, basically it's a small pocket dimension. You can crawl
Yeah,
up the rope and then pull the rope in
Uh,
after you.
and it's invisible unless it has, true sight, and then
okay, so
you
nothing else can
definitely
get in
see
it.
the opening.
Oh, if they have true sight, I see.
If they have true sight, they can see the opening, and it
Probably
doesn't.
not for
There's
us.
no lock or anything on it, so if you can see the opening, you can get in, basically.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, it's rope trick.
Okay. So we're going to do rope trick, not campsite.
Awesome.
Guys, jump into your new dimensional pocket. And
It's like a stereo.
yeah, go stand on it. See what happens.
GameSpot.
I mean, we've got a sneaky cat and somebody who can do greater invisibility. I can literally go plant the grenade, run a cord back, and yank the pin.
I mean, Eldrin was really good at. He could have made you some grenades, you know. If he wasn't in outer space,
Oh,
he
he's dead.
would be glad to do that.
Yeah.
Outer space. Let's see.
What was his true name? We can summon him back.
I'm going to turn on the pop-up mod, which is going to refresh your screen. So give it a second, and I'm hoping this will let Croctaw change tokens, but I'm not sure why that mod's busted. So yeah, you guys spend the night in Rope Trick. Peaceful slumber is yours. Nobody really has to stay and watch. There's nothing to watch.
I'm
You're
gonna
very
swim
protected.
around as an aquatic ape for a little bit.
See, the water is warm and clear. You've probably never seen water so clear. It's gorgeous.
Nice. So I find, are there any animals around, or is
Oh,
it
no.
just nice water?
No, this is a pocket dimension. It's just not even really a real place.
Huh. So it's kind of like a holodeck type
Yeah.
of thing.
Very, very holodeck.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Let's head back to the main screen.
It's still trying to load for me.
Okay, you might want to refresh. Sorry about that. If
Yeah,
you're not
sure.
loaded yet, go ahead and just do a page refresh. So last time the marching order was party in a clump, Nomcath, McGinnis. You guys are with the party, and you were using Croctaw to long-range scout as you travel.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taking a long time to load.
Yeah, I can't get in yet either.
Sorry, guys. We'll take a second and let everybody's
Do me a
machine.
favor, Toby, and
Yo.
kick me. I'm gonna go ahead and try. I got that Opera browser for the heck of it.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
gonna try that.
Okay. You
Okay,
are out.
it's got me out now. Yeah.
Does it say I'm in?
I'm back.
I see Croctaw. I see McGinnis. I see Takala.
Okay, I'm back. It's loading out.
Need Ulfred. I see Nomcath.
Got it.
Is this like Romper Room when she's looking in the mirror? Sorry, that's an old reference.
You're fine with old references in this bunch.
Hey, I'm Kobo DM.
I never
Unity 5th
watched it,
Edition
but I
Dungeon
remember
Master
hearing
and
about the show.
Was that like a
I
kids
see
show?
Croctaw. I see Nomcath. Yeah, from like the 70s.
Huh.
Oh
I
wow.
think.
Nah.
Nah, I think it was like 80s.
Okay. That's not super nice, Takala, to say that Croctaw's head looks like a wang.
It's actually from 1953 to 1994.
Damn.
Not my
Dang.
fault.
Who
It's
knew?
head shape.
Staying power.
Definitely never watched it though.
What are we talking about? What show?
Romper Room.
Romper Room.
Romper Room?
Never heard of it.
We lost Ulfred. Are you able to load in, Ulfred?
I'm switching browsers.
Gotcha. I am still in the Brave browser for my main GM, and then I use Opera for the observation browser. Opera GX, rather.
It did seem like it loaded a little faster. I mean, it still had to sit and think for a while, but it did seem like it loaded a little faster.
It's sort of a trick I learned at work. Our administrative systems at work, all of our accounting and student registration, all that stuff, it's all Java. So depending on what Java does and those programmers do, month to month it changes which browser we want our people on. Like for the longest time, it's been Firefox, but our accountants used to keep Internet Explorer, Chrome, and Firefox and Opera on their Bard because every time there was an update, they'd be like, nope, Chrome sucks now, use Firefox. They just all passed the word. So when
looks like
we started doing this with Foundry, that seems to be the ticket. My species may just have a wang on their head. Okay.
all right. I'm back.
Gonna have to turn off the chat zoom again.
Oh yeah, it's in your settings. You have to
Yep.
individually turn that off. Configure.
Yep.
Make sure you do that.
I'm just warning people in case they
Oh
didn't
yeah,
see it
if
when,
you switch
when it came in.
yeah, because Takala and Alfred like to talk shit in main chat, and they will whip your camera over to their token when they do.
Where is that again?
On the top right under settings, and then you click configure settings, and it is
Well,
called
maybe just me because I switched browser.
I got
Forgetting
it.
about the
Pan
switch
to
browser.
token speaker under core settings.
Correct.
Yep.
You do not want pan to Tokala checked.
Yeah, it just turned on.
I do message a lot.
Yeah, I'm over here like being long-winded or rambling on exposition, and you guys are just talking shit in chat. It's good times.
Pretty much. I am also listening, but
Sure.
We're listening. That's the character-to-character stuff that we're just bullshitting with and not wanting to interrupt you with. You know?
Right.
Miss. It's fine. It's fine.
It's just I'm
Textures.
too quiet of a person, so I chat or talk a lot or type a lot.
Yeah. Just more weave in the tapestry. It's fine. Okay. So, where are we headed today? Still headed towards Curratown? Are we doing a 180 and running away and retiring in Absalom?
Heading to Curratown.
Okay. Since Croctaw's scouting, I'm going to make Croctaw's token the party location.
Oh no, I've lost my position in the party.
Oh yeah, lost your rice bowl. Get to the back of the bus.
Well, that's what I was saying. If once there's like trees, I think we should have both of us scout.
Trees in an area.
Yeah, I figured he said this is like a river valley or something, right? So.
Oh, prepare yourself. Some of you lifelong Numerians are about to see a part of the country you've never seen. It's gonna get weird. Penetrate the unknown, Croctaw. You should have put a comma there.
Nice.
Between unknown and Croctaw. It means something very different.
Yeah.
Okay. It's subtle. He's grammatically subtle. Tokala, the cunning linguist. Okay, so let's have a perception, and whichever this is from Croctaw, whichever you're better at, either disguise or stealth to perpetrate life as a bird. Good perception, good stealth. All right, this terrain is still, it looks like a wide plain of sand that eventually became dirt, that eventually dried out and hardened, and then was just pockmarked with once a year rains of incredible force and meteor impacts. And this terrain just looks unfriendly. It's not particularly beautiful. It just looks like a giant dried up mud puddle. But in the distance, on a hill, you can see a fortified wall. Some miles away, you're pretty sure you're looking at the distant wall of Curratown. You see some watchtowers around the edge with flags flying in the wind, long black sort of tapestry-looking things, and some buildings that peek over the top of the wall.
Sorry, how far away did you say it was at this point?
You are right around this square, so you're looking at it's like 10 miles out.
Okay.
It's a little speck on the horizon, really.
Yeah, she'll just fly down, communicate to the party. It's about 10 miles that way to the north of us. Almost there. Have any of you been to Current Town before?
My family passed through a few times.
As
It's a
has my tribe.
it's a
Will
decent
they welcome
place
us?
if you don't cause trouble and don't like kind of posture too hard. Then they'll let you stay for a little while, do some trading, and then they'll kind of start getting grumpy and expect you to move on.
Do not expect it to be a safe haven, under any means, though. They
No,
will turn on you in a heartbeat if they just get the whim.
yeah, you got to kind of keep your head down a little bit.
I think I'll stay in this bird form. Then just one less person in our party that they know is there can't hurt in case something does happen.
It's kind of a little of both because if all of a sudden you show up and they might be like, well, why are you harboring a spy? Why weren't they in the open? It's a little bit of damned if you do, damned if you don't sometimes.
Uh, I don't have to show up. I can always be a bird.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's up to you. I'm just letting you know there's possible consequences.
Yeah,
I
understood,
don't.
but
It's not so hard that I feel like I'm saying no, don't do that. But we just gotta have to kind of keep an eye on things and do some damage control if necessary.
well, I guess do you guys think they'll react kindly to me? Forearms, giant penis forehead.
Huh.
Mm,
Or like what's gonna, be more
Well, I
problematic?
mean, they're the barbarian tribes. They kind of don't like anybody that's not them.
Yeah, I'll just do the bird then, the bird thing, and keep an eye on you guys.
I mean, no offense, Takala.
what? My tribe's very welcoming. Not
Yeah.
like the barbarians at all.
All right. So 10 miles. Does that mean we can get it? We can get there before sundown, kind of thing.
You could force march the rest of the way there. You could also take it slow and get there tomorrow morning if you want to camp out here one more night.
What do you guys think? Go ahead and get there
Tokala,
tonight, or do it first thing in the morning?
I see no
doesn't
reason to
Tokala
rush.
have some type of insomnia powder or something like that?
There's only enough for me.
Wow.
Uh,
It's
I don't
harsh.
think we need to go quite that far. I mean, if we just kind of pick up the pace, we could get there at least before sundown, and they probably would let us in if we get there before then.
I say, it's up to you guys. I
If
can
you
do
wish
either
to
way.
risk it, I'm alright with that.
What I figured is at least we get behind walls
Yeah,
with
that's what I.
folk
Yeah.
that we
Push on.
know what to expect from in a general sense.
Less likely to kill us than whatever might be out here.
You hope.
All right, well, we pick up the pace.
Okay. New perception check from Krogtop, please. You guys move the rest of the night. You're aiming to get there before dark or just as soon as possible?
Before dark.
Okay.
We're not planning to sprint the 10 miles, but if
Sure.
we can get there before the sun goes down,
And this
so before they might close the gates.
party's pretty fit. Everybody's a positive con of various levels. You could jog. You could
Yeah.
force march.
That's my thought.
Okay.
Try and you basically get there before sundown, before they close the gates.
When you get about 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon, it's going to get dark about 6:30 or no, it's winter. It's going to get dark about 6. So you have several hours to dark. Croctaw, you're now getting closer, and you're not seeing any movement or guards on the wall or coming and goings.
And I swoop back down to the party and say, when's the last time Namkath and Takala, has it been some years since you've been here? Because I'm not seeing any sign of life from outside. No one on the walls of the fortification. No one moving.
It's been a while for me.
I
Maybe a
mean,
year or so.
we've been traveling together for some time, and I haven't been here since before that, so yeah, it's been a while.
You might want to proceed with caution then. It is odd, right? A town of barbarians seemingly unguarded.
It's a
Oh,
little strange.
yes, there should be torches all about, and shouting, and singing, and fighting.
People coming in, and since it's the end of the day. Yeah, it should be
Do,
pretty busy right now.
should we wait until daylight then to go any further?
What are we, women? No offense.
Wow.
I am. I know my forehead is confusing you, but now that I took the hood off, it. Or actually, I guess I'm the bird right now, but the bird has a high forehead too. The bird has a penis-shaped head as well.
Got a cone head
That's
bird.
the unifying visual thing of
Yeah,
every
all my
creature you
animals just have like
turn into.
Oh,
phallic.
cone heads. I love it.
Yeah, phallic foreheads.
Don't let my
I want to
wang-shaped
see some.
dome fool you. I am a lady.
Uh, I want to see some fan art for the cone-headed raven
Yeah.
or whatever you are.
I'm kind of scared to Google for that though. So penis head raven, no thanks.
Well, I mean, maybe you could get closer. I mean, if there's
Yeah.
nobody there's no guards on the walls. You don't have to worry about anybody shooting you down for dinner.
Um. Yeah, I could do that. Don't have the best night vision, but
Oh,
I
we
did
still got a
have
couple of
a.
hours.
Okay, it's not night yet. Sorry, I thought it was night already. Then sure, I can go scout. Let you guys know what I see flying above it.
Okay. You're going to scout closer?
Sure, yeah, that's what the party wants. Crocto will oblige.
Hell yeah.
I'll just do it from above at first, flying pretty
Let's
high.
scout closer. Well, let me reset the fog real quick. There we go. All right. And you
You
are.
turn me into a bird,
I shall turn you into a bird.
and I'll do. So the little thing to the left of my token is how high up I am, right? The number.
Yeah, you can set that number
Cool.
at whatever altitude you like.
How tall is the fort walls?
The fort itself is up on a sort of rocky plateau that's 10 feet above the road level, and then the walls are 10 feet above that. So you need to be at least 25, 30 feet above current
Okay,
level.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go like 40 feet.
Ulfred, you see nothing? Even down here?
Nope. Nope, it's just black.
Oh, Foundry. You're so fun.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mine is also black.
I see it's reset a lot of your visions somehow.
Mine's good.
Okay.
Also, you did very good in the bird picture. It's already a cone-headed raven.
Yeah, that was the goal when I picked it. I was like, perfect, blue and big
All
head.
right. Do you guys have vision yet?
No.
You might
Where
need
the
a. You may need.
tokens are red around here.
You might need a
Down here,
refresh. Yeah, I've
yeah.
pulled your screen down to the tokens.
I have vision.
Reflesh.
I found another animal form for Crocta. I put it in Discord.
Uh-oh.
Do I want to look at it?
Oh
Yes, you
my
do.
god. I don't even know what that is.
Yes, you do. It's
But
great.
it's got a pine cone head, so
It's a cone-headed animal.
True.
perfect.
Nice. It's pretty cute.
All right. How's the vision
Okay.
problems?
I'll let you know if it ever loads.
Mine is good, so I'll start flying around.
Okay.
Huge map.
It is a huge map. That's true.
I'm good now.
Yeah, wow.
Yay!
Alfred, good?
Yee.
Okay, good. No. Okay, that's fine.
Are we supposed to all still have Super Bless on?
You can. Super Blast lasts. How long does it last, Alfred?
9
I thought you
hours.
said-
9
9
hours. He
yeah.
casts it when you guys set out in the morning. So basically, if it's daytime, you have Super Bless.
Nice.
Yeah. Some of your buffs are getting pretty. That one's really sweet. You're just always going to have it practically. Okay, Croctaw, you are seeing a heavily damaged fortress. You are currently doing kind of a slow pass. What are you? You are about 100 feet southwest of it. And the towers all seem to show signs of damage. There's several places where the wall is smashed. There are some ladders leading down through the wreckage. Some are snapped in half. At first, it looks like the place has been under siege. You don't see anyone on the walls. You can peer down inside the fortress walls, and you don't see anyone in there either.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely fly above it like that. I can't actually get my token over the walls, but
Okay, moving it up here.
okay, cool. Yeah, so she would just fly over looking at that courtyard, seeing that it's empty. Do I see any sign of recent life? Like if I did a survival check, maybe could I
Go ahead.
tell if there's been activity?
I put you in a spot where you can see the most. Flying over, at first, it looks like you are looking at a place that was attacked, sieged. But then you realize that all the tracks are leaving the area, and you think most of the ladders that you're seeing were lowered from the top of the walls down. Like people were fleeing over the walls via these ladders.
Hmm. Interesting. She'll get up higher. And is the building to my right another like set of walls that I could fly above and see what's inside there?
It's a keep. I can't move you in there or you'll see the inside of the keep.
Okay. I see.
But yeah,
Okay.
the roof looks bare, and the place just kind of looks abandoned.
Okay. She'll fly across this courtyard and look at the building on the other side of it.
As you come near this courtyard, you can see figures huddled down in the northern courtyard, humanoid sized.
Yeah, so,
I'm going to put you where you can see them, right there.
okay, great.
You immediately recognize them as undead. They look like very large, very strong, very muscular half-orc warriors of some type. Their armor is partially torn off of them. In all of their cases, their heads appear to have suffered major damage, like skull fractures or part of the head gone, and they are standing sort of still up against the walls in the shadows out of the sunlight.
Hmm. Okay.
You see half a dozen of them throughout the whole compound.
Interesting. All right. The last thing she'll just check out the top left area, kind of fly over there and see if she sees any more undead that way.
Okay. You check out these towers over here. You can see this is like the main entrance gate. It is completely intact and shut, and this area actually doesn't look like it was attacked. But the northern wall by the sort of moat here, they've sort of shaped a creek into a moat around it. That's been completely smashed in, like by some gigantic battering ram or something just leveled it. Just like the wall right here is completely smashed. Your survival check tells you that the walls were smashed from the outside, and then the populace, whoever was in here, fled out.
Fled.
You see dozens of tracks running away from this location
Mm,
in all sides.
okay. Okay. Then, yeah, she'll fly back to the party
Okay.
to let them know. She'll go and she'll land on Topala's shoulder.
Okay.
And, yeah, it's so, no one living is there that I could see. Seems like actually many people fled. This tower here, and she gestures to the one right in front of you. This little part of the keep, all those ladders, it seems like people actually were fleeing the castle, running out from it to escape. Further back, it seems like there's undead half orcs actually hiding in the shadows, and that area, the walls have been broken in. It seems like there's an invading force. Maybe I wouldn't think undead would be so organized though. But some type of invading force. Everyone ran away. I didn't see any corpses though. It's all in all pretty weird scene. But there were a few undead.
Well,
So I
undead
should
don't just
expect.
happen. Something had to make them undead.
Yeah, I mean, this was a cornerstone of the area. Some I didn't think there'd be anybody powerful enough to take this place down.
Uh, from what I've seen of this land, I mean, you guys had the ability to level a whole tower. So someone could have had the same devices that you had to break open these walls and invade.
Imagine a town full of me. Do you think someone could just walk in and kill us?
Well,
But you
just
only
walk
have
in,
90 hit
yes.
points, so yeah.
Actually, I've got a better comparison. Do you think a town full of him would run from anything?
Exactly. We run towards danger, not away from it.
Well, someone ran out from
Yeah,
the inside.
that's what's really worrying me. Um,
And I think some of your people were probably the ones I saw as undead. So perhaps the undead infection just got out of control and people fled.
I don't know. Let's get closer and maybe we can see some tracks or something like that. Keep an eye out for those weird kind of spiky footprints that we saw like in the camp. Something
Mm.
like that might be able to come smash through here, as big as that is. So
Yeah, if you want to, the trails to see the footprints would be to the right here, just in front of us. But if you want to immediately go find the creatures, we need to go towards the back right area of the structure.
well,
The wall is broken.
let's look at the fleeing tracks first. With that, we might get an idea of how long ago this was. And on the way, like I said, to see if we can find more of those weird spiky-looking footprints.
Okay.
Heck, anything really.
There was
It'd pro-
a large fortification in the middle of this front area that I couldn't see inside of, so that might be worth checking out as well.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But let's start with the fleeing track since it's closest.
Follow me, and Crocta will fly off and land on top of the walls while waiting for the rest to catch up.
Okay.
Still trying to load in.
Okay.
It's a huge map.
Yeah. And I just switched back to my PC because my laptop's giving me a bit about overheating.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's just been on all day because I've been doing homework, so I think it's just annoyed at me.
McGinnis,
I
you
don't know if
can't
I told you
see?
this, but a trick I've done for overheating laptops:
Yeah,
get
this is
get
black.
something get something small and tuck it under the back side so it
Yeah.
lifts up that back half. You know, even if
Mm.
all you can do is raise it an
Oh,
inch, that gets more airflow under it.
Increase the airflow, yeah.
I'm good now.
Okay.
I see the map.
Excellent.
Pretty neat. It's really cool. Where the hell are we?
Oh,
Oh,
I'll
it's
pull you
still loading those guys.
I'll
The
pull you down
trophies.
here.
So is this the area where the tracks were?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
so if
survival
you
check here.
see,
Because I've lost sight of the bird. So
oh, I thought you could see me. I'm up on top of the wall. Let me
nope,
try to get
can't
down.
see. That's a pretty tall. That's a pretty tall wall. I wouldn't be able to see you up there.
Can you see me now?
1 second, I'm pulling up a check. Yep, now I can see you.
Cool.
Definitely getting some latency on everybody tonight.
Yeah. That tracker's pretty picky. It doesn't just track network lag, it tracks loading lag. Like I have a 3 ping to the server because I'm in the house with it, and if I hit page refresh, I'll have a 500 ping while I'm loading. So it's not
I'm
exactly
sitting here
accurate.
and I'm getting like over 200 milliseconds.
Yeah, that's strange. Well, this map's a bit of an experiment. If it ends up too laggy, what I can do is just shut off all the lighting effects, and that'll speed things up. So let me know if you guys are suffering on this big ass map. This is one of our Patreon artists that I sub to. It's really, all of his maps are really good, or her maps.
Yeah, I mean the map is awesome, but even yeah, it was slow for me moving around a little bit,
Okay.
but
Okay.
at
Well, the
least it's
one
all
thing I've
loaded
had to
for me
do is I
now.
can't just do the number keys like I normally do. I've been having to grab and drag, but
Okay.
it's a minor thing. All right. So did you see my roll?
Your roll, survival 19. This area you are seeing, well, you see booted feet, like big heavy soldiers. You see females. You see juveniles. Well, humanoids could be humans or half orcs. Hard to tell the difference. Some are in military boots. Some are in like home shoes. Some are running across the ground barefoot. They're all leaving the area.
Can I tell how old the tracks are?
About less than a week, at least 3 or 4 days.
And Crocodile will land next to Nomcat while he's examining. Do you see them? The tracks I mentioned?
Yeah,
What can you tell?
definitely not very old. Less than a week. Whatever happened here happened very recently.
And they're fleeing, right?
Yeah, like everybody. Men, women, children, warriors and not warriors. Like they completely abandoned this place in mass.
Yeah.
It's, it's very strange, especially for the barbarian tribes. It
Well,
takes something massive for them to do that.
no one wants to be a zombie.
Zombies are usually fairly easy to kill.
Now,
Doesn't mean you want
question:
to become one.
you said a lot of these fortifications are smashed. Were they smashed before when I was here before? Is that just
No, you've
is
been here
this
before, and this place looks very different. It was a very well built wall and very well taken care of, staffed with guards on the walls day and night. And during the day, you could expect the humans to be on guard duty, and at night, you could expect the wall to have, 6 or 7 very experienced half orcs on it. So, dark vision guards at night, like this place was well run. It would be difficult to attack it.
Yeah, but my main point is the fact that the smashing is new. This was a purpose built place as opposed to just
Oh
a
yeah.
ruin somebody found and took over like Aldera's grave.
Whatever went through these walls, um, whatever smashed through these walls did so like they were cardboard. Doesn't look like siege
Do
weaponry.
yeah. Do I see any more of those uh, pointy-feeted tracks like at the camp we came across?
Now that you look around for them, you see a couple in the rocks here just north of you. You see a place where a large, pointy, insect like leg just stabbed into solid rock, split it open, cracked it, little pieces flying everywhere, left a little crater.
I think whatever is it the same size or is it even bigger?
You suspect the same size. Looks
Okay.
identical to the other tracks you saw.
I think whatever attacked the camp is what attacked here. Look here, and I point to one of the things. It's see where it climbed up here.
Whatever this thing is, it's on a rampage.
Yeah.
Do you think the camp was people that may have fled here? It followed them.
The one we encountered earlier? No,
Yeah.
that was just a bunch of mercenaries probably coming here for work or something else. That was all warriors, no women, no children.
Alfred, you make a good point. You have not been here before. Takala and Namkath have been here, so they've seen grass before. You're getting into a part of Numeria that's in the southwestern edge of the country, really, where you're almost into Brevoy or the other lands nearby. But Alfred has probably never seen this much foliage anywhere. He's seeing trees, he's hearing birds chirp and bugs, insects everywhere, and he's standing back here on the path, just reaching down and grabbing grass in his hands and running his hands over it again and again. Like he's a little distracted.
It's not bloody right, is what I'm saying. Everything should be desolate. This is against nature.
It's actually kind of nice to walk on, but a little bit harder to stay silent. Kind of wants to crinkle under your feet.
As I'm stomping through with my cleat,
Well, do you guys, should we investigate or?
Yeah, well, we need to head in. Maybe we can find something, some reason why they were attacked. Maybe they dug something up and this thing came after it, or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
I think,
now? That's my question.
Yeah,
This-
this place has been here for decades.
well, all things must pass eventually, but
But this area's been known as the Scar of the Spider for a long time. If it's whatever gave this place that name that's on a rampage, why now? What's causing it?
Just out of curiosity, is it given some of the pictures and stuff that I see on the main map? Are there like stories of this kind of thing? You know, like Bigfoot stories kind of thing. You know, heard rumors of giant metal bugs wandering around this area.
Yes, I mean the main map. I like using that map because everything on that map is a legend that the barbarians could tell. But you also know your people, Namkath, and you know Tokala's people, and probably all of their legends have a grain of truth, but you wouldn't
Yeah,
give them more than a grain, you
yeah,
know.
like I said, Bigfoot stories.
Yeah, but you've heard Bigfoot stories about giant robots that run into settlements and carry people away.
Yeah.
And it definitely always sounded like bullshit until now.
I mean, especially whenever my family came to this area, uh, some of my uncles like to tell the old stories about uh, the big metal spiders that would come in, but they were just, scary stories, dark time fireside stories. Uh, they've been around for, generations. Something, parents tell their, grandfathers told their grandkids and so on and so forth. Why, like Tokala said, why now?
Let's get in there and look. That's the
Yeah,
only
Yeah,
thing that's gonna answer our questions.
yeah.
like I said, there's a rather large building here that looks pretty secure up this way.
If anything
So
else, we can put those poor souls out of their misery.
Yeah, the undead ones. Not to mention the
uh,
fact, I mean, clear the way for anybody else who might come through here. This is a known stopping point. Groups like my family will come here, and if we don't clear that out, they're in danger.
oh, let's go.
Yep.
So we going through the main gate or up the ladders?
Uh, I'd say we
Proctor went
go
up
through
the
the main
ladder.
gate for now.
Alrighty.
I'd rather clear out these undead than have them sneak up on us. They may get more active as the sun goes down.
Okay.
Proctor's gonna stay up on the wall to the side of the main gate.
I don't seem to be able to move my. I don't actually see anyone's tokens, but I do see the map.
Huh.
We are way up here.
I'm gonna catch you up
Now I see
and
some stuff. Yeah, I
here we
guess you're
go.
dragging me up there, it looks
I
like.
am.
Yeah.
I'm relocating you. Bringing Olbrin too.
You drag me up there too, Toby.
Yes, sir. Here you
Yeah,
go.
I've been finding I have to do drag my token around instead of doing the keyboards to move me around. Oops.
Since we're going up against undead, I'll do a magic circle against evil.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
See
said
here,
the undead were kind of in the
this way.
northwest corner, or over there? Okay, through that hole.
Yeah, yep, over here to the northeast.
All right.
Okay.
Give a second. Let's get these buffs on. You guys have pro evil up now. Or you have to stay with Ulfred. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I didn't
or
stay with him,
upgrade.
so
Okay.
That's a good point. If he's casting that, I should cast that.
Definitely give us more room to work instead of all clustered around one person.
Oh, just a second. I may have to turn on another mod here.
Oops. I didn't prepare it.
Oops.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
Oops.
That's fine. It's not like you expected it.
Mm-mm.
Toby, if I do the tiny lizard buff, would
Yeah.
that'll give me like the dex and stuff for the bird, right? Like the same because they're
Uh,
both tiny.
yeah, very similar. I'm sorry, guys. Got to do one more refresh here. So you guys are going to approach the wall. You're going to throw up some buffs. And how are we going through the wall? Who's going first?
Probably me and Tukala, since we can climb up and over and take a
Open
peek.
the gate.
Okay.
Well,
Let's
first,
see.
is the gate locked?
When Croctaw looked, the gate was down and looked intact. So the portcullis
Yeah,
is
it was
in
intact.
place.
Crocodile will fly if they're climbing up the wall. Crocodile will fly above them as they go in.
Yeah. You may have to relog into Foundry. I'm super sorry, guys. Let's just click your Foundry bookmark and refresh if you can't log in, and then log in again. we go. Coming back in. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I forgot that I had like half the mods disabled because I was testing something. And Foundry's updated a couple times since we played. Okay, I'm gonna have to quit and relaunch Opera.
It's not letting me add my information.
Yeah, it did that to me for a second too. Just go ahead and give it a full refresh and try again. Very strange bug, Foundry. Very strange.
All right, I'm in.
Ooh, that's promising. I seem to be in.
Still loading. Does it say I'm connected? Oh, there, I'm in now.
Yeah.
It's starting finally. Cool.
Okay. I have to roll some checks for you guys.
Do I have time to cast a spell before?
Yes. Go ahead, buff. I assume you guys buff before you get really close.
So I'm going to land again on Tokalo's shoulder and cast Stone Skin on him.
Sweet. That's resistance to like non-magical, whatever.
It's
Right?
DR 10
Oh, there you
adamantine.
go. I was thinking of 5e. Also a great spell in 5th edition.
And I'll put Arc Skin on myself.
All right. What other buffs do I need to put on Olbrin?
I'm in. What'd it do?
He's got Super Bless. He's got Mage Armor. What else you got, bud? Let's see. Okay. So I need to cast this. I did. So he gets temp HP. Okay. Got it. I can set that up as a buff somehow. Hell yeah. Okay, so he's got that. And 6 images. Damn, that's good. Okay. All right. Any other buffs we need to do?
Don't think so.
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm alright.
One sec. I have to fix something for Harrison. Let's see. Need to do this. Okay. Okay, got that. Boom. Okay.
And I think our order was Nomcath and Tokala were going over the wall
Yep.
first, right?
They were going
And I was
in.
gonna. Yeah, Nomcath and Tokala were climbing up, and I was gonna fly above them.
Yep.
Defending bone.
Okay. Let's do.
That's awesome. I like that defending bone spell. Very cool visual. It's like the Necromancer's Bone Shield in Diablo 2, if any of you guys played that.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, for sure. All right. So, Nomcath, Takala. I'm going to unpause. You guys can position however you want. I'll have Olbrin bring up. He'll stay just next to Ulfred.
Yep.
And Nomcath and
So
Takala perception checks, please.
pretty
Awesome.
horrible roll.
Takala, you hear a shuffle somewhere close around the corner to your right. Can't be more than 10, 15 feet away.
There's one of the walkers near us. I'm just workshopping names right now. We don't have to call them walkers.
Oh, boy.
I mean, that works for us now. So where's the gate?
The gate would be north. You would go in through this hole in the wall, hang a left. That's the direction of the gate.
Let's go quiet and get the others in before we try and engage any of them. All right?
Right. Holy
Okay.
crap, I actually rolled good. Woo!
My God. Wonders never cease. Okay.
So we quietly climb down the other side with intent to not disturb
Okay.
anybody shuffling around down there.
Right there. You will not be surprised, but we are going to enter combat.
All right.
And let's do
If you
this.
insist.
I do.
I am on fire tonight. That might be the highest roll I've had for initiative.
Cool.
I also think you rolled initiative for a container.
Who, me? I don't.
Tech loot.
Tech loot.
Yeah, tech loot. It's gone. No, it's still there. Tech loot's
Maybe
still there.
Tech loot has attacked us. I think Harrison is playing as Tech loot.
Is there a tech loot in the thing?
Yes, there is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where
Roll
the
the
fuck
13.
is it? Got it. Fucking tech loot. Get out of here. Good to know there's loot, though. It's not tech loot. Okay. McGinnis, you hear Tokala and Nomcath go as they see something. What do you do?
I think I'll wait because I don't want to blow our cover.
Okay. You want to delay at least till Nomcath?
I guess I'll just delay.
Okay.
What's that?
Gonna delay to Nomcath.
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
I'll go after non-cat.
You shall be Nomcath. I shall change your initiative to 20. Boop. Olbrin is next. And Olbrin, whenever he's in doubt, you know what he does. Everyone is hasted.
Smart.
Well, when you can cast 8 of them a day, he says, why hold back?
I will more than happily click that little checkbox.
Nomcath,
Oh,
As
so that.
you step, what's that? Yeah, the roar was you.
No, I'd forgotten the roar was my little thing now.
Yeah, yeah. To the right, just to the south of you, there are multiple figures shuffling towards you. They are warriors. They have sustained incredible damage to their cranial areas. Most of the brain looks like it's gone. The armor is torn apart, and both of them wear a look on their face, sort of rigor mortis look on their face of absolute terror. They look like someone who has woken up a tenth of a second before from the worst nightmare they've ever had in their life. They're just permanently frozen in a look of horror.
We gotta put these things down. Let's do. Game is paused.
Game is paused. What kind of asshole would pause the game?
I guess I will come here. Come on. Here. And I will do. Single attack.
Okay. That will definitely hit. Their armor class is good for a zombie, but nowhere near that good. You sink your blade in, and there is no reaction from the creature. You know undead don't really feel pain per se, but it does damage him. And as you stab him, you realize that this man, when he was alive, was huge. Probably about 6'8", 275, 300 pounds, almost all of it muscle. He is a linebacker. He's a gigantic, powerful man. And still in his hand, even with the look of horror on his face, in his hands is a axe that he's just sort of dragging on the ground behind him. McGinnis, you delayed until Nomcath, and you saw Nomcath pull a blade, run into this place to the right, out of your line of sight.
All right, I best get in there. I gotta do some climbing though, right?
Yeah, for you, this area here, as soon as you see these rocks, that is difficult terrain. You pay double movement for that.
Okay, do I need a climb check or I'll just go slow?
If you go, yeah, if you go slow, I'm not going to make you climb check. I'm just going to make you pay double movement. You're a super
Okay,
agile guy. It's a climb check solo. He'd definitely make it.
Oh, okay, all right. So I'm thinking, so that's 10, 20,
And you see
30.
him. You see Nomcath is engaged with a couple of what looks like big zombies.
Can I go diagonal to make my 30 so I kind of don't plug up
Deal.
the hole there?
Deal.
Okay. Blam.
Okay.
I'll shoot the one that's let's see, did he do some damage? Yeah, he did. I'll shoot the one that he just tore up.
Okay.
Here we go.
The bullet appears to strike him. You fire, and there's oddly less of a wound than you would expect. There's no blood, and it just sort of thumps into the flesh, and the bullet is absorbed by it. It definitely does damage, but not full damage.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Next up, we have You know who?
Let's get in there.
Hell yeah.
10, 15, 20. There we go. I'm gonna team up with Nomcath here and try to take down this fella.
Okay, get him. Ooh, automatically does not confirm, which is sad because that's a truckload of damage. You slash into him and do what looks like full damage with slashing attacks. Sawing into this thing, even with your ridiculous chainsaw, their skin and flesh, muscle and bone doesn't feel like flesh. It feels like wood. They feel more substantial. They resist the damage incredibly. You think?
Seems like they've been dead a while.
Yeah, it seems like they've been dead longer than they actually have. But also, Tokala, you have to wonder that if you're not just facing a certain level of resilience of the man, this was a very big, very powerful barbarian in life. A lot of damage, though. Krokta.
Okay, so Crocta will fly down and land about 15 feet back from Nomcath and still in bird form. And when I can't get it to move there. Okay, there we go. So she'll land and then just lands very lightly like a bird, but as soon as her claws touch the ground, you hear the and Thunder Stomp ripples through the ground and trips or attempts to trip the zombie that has, or the warrior that has Tokala and Nomcath right next to it.
Okay, that is a huge CMB.
Yeah,
Holy.
it's like, is that right?
I believe so, because you rolled good. You rolled a 15.
Yeah.
CMD.
And it uses my base attack plus. Oh, I use my caster level, not base attack. Caster
Yeah.
level instead of strength, use my wisdom. So sweet.
Yeah. See where it says when you look at the calculations, the undefined is a formula I put in to compensate for the fact that you're supposed to get caster level instead of base attack.
I see. Am I supposed to get the star metal shard spear bonus?
Yes, actually. I designed your spear to
Nice.
instead of being a +2 weapon, it makes kind of everything you do a +2 weapon. It's basically an amulet of mighty fists.
Sweet.
Okay, so he falls prone. That's what Thunderstomp does, right?
Yep. Just knocks that guy prone.
Blah. He's down.
Nice, man. That's a cool first level spell at high level.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it just gets better because his CMB
like
gets
the
so
visual
good.
image too of doing that.
Yeah, I like the visual too of just a little bird lands and then
It makes a
thunder
little more
ripples through the
sense
ground.
when the giant ape does it, but we'll take it. We'll accept that the bird does it. Okay, because it's a spell. Okay. Let's see. Then I've got to do this. And this guy stumbles. Krokta to the north from the gated area. On the inside of the main gate, you see another zombie stumbling towards you. And
Behind us.
just a second. Harrison's going to do a turn here. What do you do, bud?
see from here?
Let's see. From here, you can see zombies moving from across the courtyard. Like you just watched a zombie kind of go this way suddenly. And you can hear sounds of combat somewhere to the south, 50, 60 feet over the wall. The reason you can't see them is they're below the wall. Yep. Like you
Yeah.
get there, you should be able to see them. Yep.
Heck yeah. I use my entire movement to do that.
Okay. Perception check. You can do it publicly.
Okay.
Yeah, the chainsaw, gun, and thunder stomp. Yeah. When this party goes loud, it goes loud. Oddly, the first thing you see is a drow standing behind a dwarf. This doesn't make any sense, but there they are. They appear to be watching a fight that's happening somewhere to the east of them that you can't see. Okay? Okay, so you position. This zombie is a dumb zombie, so he stands up. So that provokes AOs from Namkath and Tukala. That hits.
If
Again,
only I could grab.
automatic fail.
My dice are on fire tonight. It just doesn't matter. I hate this game.
You have torn up this zombie. You have ripped out organs, chewed through bones, just ripped half the muscle mass off of his torso, and he's still standing somehow. They have an amazing amount of physical resilience. Tons of HP. And this one behind him suddenly lurches with more speed than you thought it could and pulls this battle axe over the top of its back. And Tokala, you're watching this thing. When they're standing here, they don't look alive. They stand like zombies. They stand like a dead thing or a person who's about to fall over from lack of blood. You've seen it a million times. A man who's dead on his feet. That's how they stand. But as soon as he pulls this axe over the top, you see him reach up with his other hand, and he does basically perfect form on a two-handed weapon swing at you. For an instant, it's like he's alive again. 29 hit you, and 24 hit you.
Yeah, both should hit.
He starts
Don't forget
chopping
your
away on you
stealth
like a
skin.
maniac.
Mm-hmm. So 16 and 8.
Oh, you have stone skin on?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That
Officer,
is-
your deflecting bone thing, does that do
No,
additional?
I realized that that's also DR, so I took that back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something cool.
Oh, really? Oh, you're going to become a large man.
All right, and still half movement, or
Through the rubble, yeah, it is. It's difficult terrain.
okay.
You can go full speed if you want to roll like a difficult acrobatics check.
No, it's fine. I just need to get over. I can't attack this turn anyways.
Gotcha. Okay.
Even with haste?
He
Yeah,
casts a
it's a
spell, yeah.
Standard action to cast.
Oh, the spell. Right.
All right, so I'm there.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Something to the north of us, Wilfred.
Okay. And yep, that goes there. And Toby does 20 moves by himself. That's super cool. And I think that's the end of the round. All right. Ulbrin. 5-foot hop. He uses his... Where's your bullshit, bud? There it is. Oh my god, it's so loud. I'm sorry. And then... Nah, he's going to probably save that. Save that peerless speed. Okay. That... What's your touch AC, bud? It's zombie touch. Crit. Hit. He launches some fire, some scorching rays across the combat. And that will be his turn.
Alright, so don't know how effective it's going to be on undead, but me stabbing these things with just my knife isn't going to do a lot of good, so I'm going to try and do a feint on them. Move action feint. Bluff. So total of 36.
I don't think they can be bluffed. They are mindless.
Yeah.
They have no reaction to it.
That's what I thought, but I had to try because there's no way I can position to get flanking on these right now.
Right. You think the one next to you is teetering, like it has single-digit HP, you would guess. Very, very hurt.
Yeah, but it'd just be my luck if I rolled one hit point less damage.
Surely not. Slashing appears to work okay on them. Piercing is not as good. Okay, that will hit. You deal damage, and that's the straw that broke the camel's back. You sever just the right tendons, since they're all exposed with all the skin and muscle torn away by Tokala, and you drop him. He's still sort of wriggling a little bit on the ground, reaching for you, but he's easy to avoid. You can also move Nomcast, since you just had to do one swing, if you want to move anywhere.
No, because I used the move action to try and feint.
Oh, gotcha. 5-foot hop if you wish, then. Again, it's what you think.
All right, so my most recent feat is the clustered shots feat.
Yeah.
When you use a full attack action, you can ignore DR except for the first one it applies, but then everything else passes through.
It's all considered one big shot, right?
Yeah, it says total all your damage and then just apply the DR once.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Does that seem like
this is the time to use it?
In this situation?
This is the time to use it. They are getting DR 10 versus your piercing damage, and if you do that, then you'll do a lot more damage.
Plus, I think it's automatic.
All right, then I'm this guy that's down by Tokala. I'm gonna. What was that?
I was saying I think it's automatic. Because I don't think there's any penalty, so it's just automatically.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It is.
It's a good one. Good thing you picked it up.
All right.
Don't forget to check haste also.
Now the only issue here is I'm pretty sure my full attack is not going to add the second attack at -5, so let's just see what happens. Yeah, so I should get one. I took my main attack with the rapid shot, then I got a hasted, but then I still get that iterative.
Are you clicking this from the combat tab or the inventory tab?
I'm clicking it from I'm clicking it from those hotkey things kind of up in the upper left.
Okay, under attacks or inventory?
Yeah, under attack.
Gotcha. Let me just make sure this is.
Click that and I click full.
Okay, I fixed your secondary attack from it. Fixing it now. It'll work next time. For now, just do me another single attack.
Okay.
All this is going to count, though. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Okay, and you're going for the one that's engaging Takala? Boom.
Yeah.
And then boom, boom, boom. And then he gets back 10 from DR. You thump 3 rounds straight into his chest. Takala, you watch the side of his chest just erupt. It seems like the bullets are all going in the exact same spot. His organs are being blasted out the right side of his torso. It's just erupting with gore, and sort of black, slimy body organs are blasting out of him. It's pretty gross. Okay.
And I'm sorry, just a reminder, how many rounds does Justice hold? 6?
6.
Okay,
It's
so I've shot 5.
it's a 6 shooter. Yeah, you'll have to reload pretty soon.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
I'll just hang out behind this giant dwarf. I like it back here.
Yeah, you're kind of tough to get. Okay, let's see. I need to take a look at this. This. No, no. Yeah. Nope. Gotcha. Oh boy. Ulfrid, you're not currently engaged. Crocodile, you're not currently in melee. McGinnis, you're looking the other direction. Olbrin, you're engaged. Ulfrid and Crocodile, perception checks, please. Ulfrid, you definitely see it. Crocodile, you see Ulfrid looking at it. This house over here to the northeast, it is 50 feet northeast of Ulfrid. The door opens, and in the doorway, you see someone standing there, waving their arms, casting a spell. And unfortunately, the spell is going to happen, but you identify that as the source. So at least there's that. Range. Yep. Bummer. Okay. That's going to go right there. Everyone in there needs to make a will save. DC 18 versus confusion. Krokta's fine. Nomkath fine. Ulfrid fine. Takala fine. Worthless
McGinnis.
spell. Terrible, stupid, garbage spell. McGinnis
Oh,
fine.
even McGinnis.
Ulfrid failed.
Oh, shit.
You're welcome, Josh. Rolled a 5 for you, bud. Olbrin is confused. Sucker. So he's going to do some random shit.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish this dude off.
We finished the dude off. It's a new dude you got to start on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's going to try to KS
Yeah,
someone
McGinnis
else
lit
instead
that
of...
guy up, so.
Yeah, instead of being KS'd, he's going to try to KS. There it is.
God dang!
How do you do that? How? There's no way.
Jeez.
You did it. You rolled a 1. Huh. Can't believe it. Yeah, I don't know why. All right. Well, you saw into him quite effectively, doing tons of damage, but he is still on his feet. Crocta.
Crazy thing.
Holy shit.
His is saying he's rolling 2d20 keep highest.
I am.
Okay. So even though so if he's doing that for both the attack and the confirmation.
Yeah.
Oh, it shouldn't be doing it for. I don't know why it's doing that.
It shouldn't be doing it for confirmation, but his
I
first
don't think
roll
so. No.
on the confirmation was a 1.
Okay, yeah.
But we should look at the other ones. Well, if it happens again, we'll look at it.
Okay.
You
If
and,
there's a way to.
how are you rolling with advantage in Pathfinder, you cheater?
I know, right? It's
Awesome.
it's a feature.
Cool.
Cool. So when that spell gets cast, Krokta's gonna, like fidgety, like a bird, kind of twitchy, jump around, face the direction of that spellcaster after seeing Olbrin look that way, or sorry, Ulfred look that way. And then you see Krokta start to flap her wings in that direction, and she casts a river of wind towards that door.
You're a river of wind.
So in a 120-foot line,
Oh, wow.
going like that, hitting the zombie and into that door right there, is what she'll do.
4d6 non-lethal. Okay. Fortitude
And
save halves the damage and prevents being fallen
knocked
prone.
prone.
Natural 1.
Nice. And that zombie has to roll for it too, the one in front of her.
Okay.
So yeah, this little bird just making a huge gust of wind that
The
is
incredibly
sustained in that
agile.
direction.
The zombie stays planted. Like the wind blasts past it, you see it put its hands up in front of its face reflexively. But you think you actually knock the other person down. Awesome. And you can roll me 46.
Oh yeah. Oh, how is it to do the damage again?
Slash
you doing
D, but I
something?
got it this time.
Cool.
There you go. Good job. Okay. I have a zombie that charges the little bird.
No.
Okay. 26 hit you, little bird man?
Nope.
Nope. Dodged it.
Whoa. Yeah. Awesome.
That's a huge AC. 30.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is hard to hit a little bird with an axe.
He has a ton of fucking buffs on too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like at least 8 of that size bonus.
Let's see.
Really cool.
Yeah.
It charges in and takes a swing at the bird, and you guys just see the bird easily dodge out of the way. Whiff. Okay. Harrison.
Stand here.
You're very quiet, sir.
Oh, how about
Much better.
wonderful, stand here and can see much of the battlefield. I'm gonna ready a shot for the next person that swings on the heroes.
Okay. You are readied. And looks like I think this might be out of your sight. Yeah, there's a little melee going on over here. This zombie down here is about to swing on the half orc. Do you want to use your ready on him or save it for another target? You might be able to drop him.
Yeah, I'll do that. I will try and shoot him.
And Tokala loves to be kills stolen, so
This is it -2 per range negative?
-2 per range negative. So if you're in your second, yeah.
Second, so this is at -4.
Uh-huh.
I do have this.
And you are in Viz at the moment, so you will get sneak attack on this.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we should make a buff called Kill Steal
Oh.
Rage. Holy fuck!
Oh. Oh my.
I think it's private or
I'm
GM roll or something.
I can see it.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it's holy hell.
Wow.
It really is.
Oh my.
well. That's a hell of a start.
Is that our new
Yeah,
high
that's a new record.
single hit?
Pretty close.
What is it? Because I cannot see it.
You can't see it. It's in chat. You might need a
98.
refresh.
With the critical, it's 98.
Okay. Well, he has DR10 versus piercing, so he only takes 88.
Oh no.
Ha!
Or actually,
only
this
six.
no,
Yeah, only 6 of that is piercing.
yeah, the sneak attack is showing up as piercing, but it's actually the same damage type as the primary, so it's actually all electricity and fire. Okay. Well, the target is at negative 94 hit points.
Zork.
Tokala,
How dead?
a momentary, there is a blinding flash of an orange beam that you can trace because it was so obvious. A bright orange beam lit up this entire area. You all saw it, and it passed straight through the left shoulder of the zombie, through the center of its chest, spine, ribs, out the other shoulder, and the upper shoulders and head sort of slowly roll backwards off the body, and the body just drops and crumples underneath it. There is a whole 3-inch section of it that was just deleted by that beam, like disintegrated.
Whizzed right over McGinnis's head.
It did.
Right past Olbrin.
McGinnis, your hair stands on end, like you're covered in like static charge now from that passing so close to you. You're not sure what energy type it was, but it was shocking.
Hair raising.
I am so glad that did not hit me.
And those of you who look up that way, I think Olbrin can't see and he's confused anyway. But the rest of you look up and see a man in red armor and a purple cape holding at arm's length with one eye shut, carefully aiming a pistol that clearly fired that shot directly into your zombie. He has tiny black horns coming out of his head and strange markings on his face and slick black hair and very fancy boots, though not as fancy as Tokala's, it must be said.
We got additionals.
And
Given
nothing.
that shot, we don't know if that was if he actually. As far as we know, he missed us. He was aiming for McGinnis or something.
Yep, you better
Was
kill
he
him quick.
shooting at me?
Oh boy. The I don't know if that's the most damage anyone's done this campaign so far, but it is the lowest any creature's been reduced to, because McGinnis reduced Hellion to like minus 60. And Harrison, you just reduced this zombie to minus 94. So we
It's a
haven't.
whole.
I think that is a record.
I
It's a
want to say I
It's a
did
whole other man in
127.
negative.
Yeah, I think Namkath and Tokala maybe have done more damage than that, but no one's
But
ever
not
reduced.
single shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I did like 127 over like 2 or 3 attacks. But single shot, that's got to be our highest single damage.
Right.
I got a large sided crit once. I think it was in like the low 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, that pistol is kind of on par with like the musket pistols that do ×4 on a crit.
Sure.
So it does like, good damage, but then when it crits, it's well more than double. It's like triple effectively.
Okay.
So crazy.
Nice. I charge up my shield or the my hammer with the electricity and say, "There's a dandy with horns on his head shooting things up here. I'll 5 foot step here to put myself, challenge these guys and whack this guy."
Okay. Okay. That is a hit, and a hit. You're wailing away on this thing, and you don't quite kill it. You're kind of amazed at how much damage it took for being rather slow and not dodging really at all. They are incredibly tough. That one's now very injured. Okay. Let's see. There we go.
Does that count as being in? I think it just misses the river wind, I guess. Yeah, never mind.
Does it stay there?
Yeah, it's 1 round per level.
Oh my god. It's hilarious.
So I think it only affects people that start their turn in it, though.
Okay. All right. This Zombo. Ulfred, AOO. That will hit. All right.
Get out of here with that shitty roll, bro.
With that shitty 26. Okay. He comes in, you catch that great axe on the shield. He is a very, very strong zombie, but you return with a better shot. And you probably don't have it. Well, this one can just 5-foot hop to you, so here he comes.
Certainly don't have combat reflexes, no.
You're not that kind of dwarf. Single attack. Man, we just can't stop rolling 25s. It's good
So
rolling when
that
you're fifth.
that guy needed to roll a fortitude before he could move out of the spot.
Oh, sure.
I
He
can put
he
that.
made it last. This is the one who made it last time, right? Let me do this so I
Yeah,
know where
but
this is, because they would avoid a hazard.
it says a creature that begins its turn wholly or partially within river wind must make fortitude save or be pushed 20 feet in the wind's direction of flow. Take 2d6 non-lethal.
But so I should not have rolled it when you initially did it, or
No, so it's both. I think it's like the initial,
oh, it
and then
does
if you
both.
start,
Okay, so
you
he gets
start your turn
pushed
in it.
20 feet back. Boop.
Yeah.
There he goes. That's his turn. This guy is there. This guy. More zombies coming around the corners.
Jeez.
Charge. Power attack. Charge. 25. Oh, he rolled better. Not quite good enough.
I laugh at the puny small creatures.
Well, you're just lucky they can't rage anymore, bud. Let's see. Olbrin. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's look at our confusion chart.
Roll that craziness.
Here we go. 42. Does nothing but babble incoherently. Olbrin starts talking about the Dodgers.
Well, given that roll, he's probably talking about the meaning of life.
That's a Josh joke there. Likes the Dodgers for some reason. Nomcath.
All right. Well, I don't know if I trust that guy up there. I don't know what the heck he shot at. I'm going, but
Actually, Nomcat, give me a perception check.
all right.
He hit what he was aiming at, and he definitely is a fellow sneak attacker.
All right. Still kind of giving him this look like I've got my eyes on you, even as I pull the second blade.
Gives you
And
a little horn tilt. Well,
heading over here. So that's 2. Come on, move. Because I got the wrong thing. 3, 4, and then I'm going to make an acrobatics check to get into position. Is that good enough?
For sure. Their CMD is like 25. It's not great.
Here, so I can.
Yep, you're in flanking. Give him the good stuff. Okay, definitely hits. Definitely does the sneak attack. He reduces your damage slightly. Or no, you're slashing. You're good.
Yep. Slash.
You can do slash. Your weapon can do either. Okay.
Yep.
So you definitely are slashing tendons. You know how to take down zombies. You just slash tendons until they can't stand up anymore. Then they're done.
Yep.
Perfect. McGinnis, you don't know how to fight zombies. You just put all the
Alright.
bullets in one spot and hope it's enough.
He's got 1 round left in the chamber, so I'm going to use my special ability targeting.
Yeah?
It's a full round action. I can take 1 attack, and at this case, I'll shoot at the legs, and if I hit, I'll damage him and knock him prone. Takes a grit point.
Hell yeah. Who do you want?
Here we go.
Which target do you
That
want?
one that Nomcat. The one that Nomcat just hit.
The one that Nomcat just hit is super, 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 super hurt. You think you'd probably just pop him and drop him.
Oh, well.
So
then
if you
I'll
want to
just-
knock the
I'll
legs
just
out
do that.
somebody, yeah.
Yeah. Knock the legs out of somebody else and have Ultra flatten him.
Well, does the leg
Yeah.
shot do damage?
It does.
Yeah, I think it would be a waste of a
Yeah.
grit point on that guy.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to kill that, yeah.
Sure.
Hopefully.
But don't you
With
get
my-
grit points
with my-
back if you down things?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
So you can spend 1 if you want. You're probably going to get it back.
No, I'm just gonna shoot him with I won't use a grip point. Just
Okay, deal.
see what happens. I might need it for up close and deadly if I roll shitty or something.
Sure, sure.
All right, let me just make sure I got all my stuff here. Deadly aim, point blank shot, single attack. All right, here we go.
Totally hits, does damage. He reduces it a little bit, but not enough. You drop him. Pass a bullet right through the spine, then the
Okay,
whole
so-
body crumbles.
What does it take to reload Justice? Is that a full round, a standard, a move?
Oh, for you, it's a move, or if you spend a grit point, a swift.
Okay, then I will just use my move to reload.
Okay. You guys hear the click, 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 zzz, as McGinnis reloads a revolver at
And-
lightning speed.
And then, with my awesome slippers, I'll take a.
My awesome
10-foot.
slippers. Oh, a 10-foot
I'll
slide.
I'll glide behind the dwarf.
Electric slide.
Yeah, this is where I would play the electric slide
Mhm.
music. Awesome.
And that's it.
Okay. Now this guy over here needs to make another fort save or get pushed around, I believe.
Yep, push around and take more non-lethal.
He makes it and gets out of your fucking heinous spell.
Does he make it? What was the save again?
21.
Oh, he got 21. Sorry, I saw
21,
the
yeah.
13. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4. Lucky for him, there's 2 doors on this hut. I didn't design it. I promise. They're there. Comes around the corner and spell.
He had to use an action last time to stand up because he was
True.
prone.
He had to use a move to stand up and then this to hop over here. So I'm going to get out of your spell and turn invisible. Boop. You lose sight of him.
Okay, so action to stand up, then moved, and then cast a spell.
Move action to stand up. Standard
Okay.
action to cast a spell. 5-foot hop to get out of your thing. Not in that order, though. And he made a 21 fort save.
So, if you're wondering how I actually do get my advantage, it's Greater Weapon of the Chosen.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
This might be the only time you guys ever actually see somebody using the Vital Strike build. It's not very common. All right.
Yeah. No, war priests make great vital strikers.
Might be the only class that makes good with it.
I use it with Cavaliers.
My Goliath druid was really good with it.
Oh, yeah, that would be super good.
All right. So when I click the attack, right?
Yeah.
It just gives me an area that says attack roll dice. It doesn't give a separate area for like critical attack dice.
Yeah.
So
I might not be smart enough to understand exactly how this ability works, but
yeah. So
what
we
you're
might
doing's
just have
fine.
to like
Yeah,
physically look under
yes,
critical.
totally fine with that.
Cool.
That's quick and pretty easy. And it's a cool power. And no, dude. Why is it showing that as red, though? That's not a 1, is it? Looks like he rolled a 4 and an 8.
4 and an 8?
Yeah.
I think it's just showing red because it's so low. Okay. 25 hits him.
Awesome.
You slash into him for full damage. Bunch of skin and guts and muscle goes flying out the scuppers of your chainsaw all over the side of Ulfred.
One of these days, we're gonna fight living, not robot enemies, and then you'll see my true power.
No, robots and undead forever. Forever, no. I don't want to make 20 fear checks per combat.
And then robotic undead after that.
Hell yeah, there'll be some robot undead for sure. I had those in Choking Tower. Really great place. You guys should go there. Remember the robot undead? That's some horse shit.
I remember them in Scrapwall.
Oh yeah, those two. Fuck, those sucked. Poltergeist astronaut. That's still my avatar on Steam, I think. It's that Poltergeist astronaut. What you got, Crocta?
The floor here. What's the terrain like? Is it stone?
This
Natural
is dirt with looks like a really crude path of logs and wood planks laid down.
Okay.
If your spell needs natural ground, this counts. It's not.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure. I mean, I think I'm not gonna use that actually. So, all right. Crocodile's gonna just 5-foot step up next to that dead guy here, and then turn around, face these guys, and flap its wings again. And this time, though, instead of wind coming out, you see a line of fire start to form in front of it.
Cool.
Cast Fire Snake.
Oh my god. Big boy spells.
I will loop it basically to go like get all these dudes.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do this. Your fire snake goes. Let's see.
I don't think I can get the far away guy,
You can't?
but I can get. Can I? It's what is it? It's 5 per level.
Oh, right. 45, 5
Yeah.
foot square per caster level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's within 1. You can have it.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
Pathfinder
okay.
allows a diagonal fire snake, then you're good. Although Ulfred does feel the heat because you wrap it so closely around him.
Mm-hmm. I see.
So watch it,
Okay.
Ulfred. You might have some friendly fire in your future.
Feels like fire waifu.
Fire white. Oh, wow. Ugh. Okay. That is DC 20 is a good DC. Fail, 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 fail. Ugh. Boys. You all take 32 fire damage. Great,
Yeah.
great
You
spell.
said their skin was wooden like earlier.
Yeah, they take full fire damage. It's just the texture of it is wood. They're not actually made of wood,
Okay.
but they definitely take. You definitely see them take full damage from that.
Awesome. And I don't know
I'm gonna put
if
this
that
squiggly back on for
River
your
of
wind
Wind would
spell,
still, yeah.
just so we
Can
know where
that
it
go in
is.
the same space that the fire snake is in, or would they like cancel
Nah,
each other out?
it's magic. It's magic, and they're
Alright.
both your spells. It's fine. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's 180
Yeah.
damage. Actually, 192.
Yep. I think that might be that's the record right now.
The
There
new
you go.
record.
We're
All right, all
starting to
right.
get pretty
We gotta
insane levels here.
we're gonna stop. Okay. Let's see. Campaign records. I'm gonna make a journal entry. I'm going to do the permissions. Everyone is the owner. And Croctaw hit. Oops. Here, hang on. Croc. Let me type in it before you open it. Does 182 damage. Fire snake that hit 6 zombies who all failed their. Oh my god. Don't open it till I'm done. I'll get you guys. Let's see. Save. Okay. We even put where. We're gonna start keeping actual track of this shit because it's entertaining. Sucks. Somebody made a mod in for D&D 5 only though that actually just tracks it automatically, pulls it straight out of the Foundry chat.
Damn, that is nice.
Really cool. Okay. Hirsick, you have just seen them drop multiple. They are trading mega spells with this caster that's over there in that hut. He's dropping confusion spells. It looks like they almost all resisted it, which speaks really well of them. And they have I mean, basically Avatar Aang is dueling the necromancer over here. Fire and air are just
Just a
ripping this
little
place
bird.
apart. It's a little bird that's actually Avatar Aang. And they're being
Has a
they're doing really well.
Wonderful. I have lost, and we've all lost sight of the wizard because or the cleric, because he's
He
in these.
he got knocked down by a wind spell and then crawled or rolled out of sight, and you've lost him. The bird's head is strangely phallic. Okay, that's just not necessary.
What Galapagos island did this fish come from?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make an acrobatics check. Oh, to jump and try and get. My goal is to be here.
Okay. Roll me your acrobatics. Nomcath and Ulfred perception checks. I assume you're holstering that pistol and going melee.
Yes.
Nomcath, you've been looking up the wall, keeping an eye out. Ulfred, you see it as he lands. You don't see it coming. And you don't have an AOO anyway, but you could have opted to take one if he'd failed. But Nomcath, you're watching for this guy because you know he's on the wall above you, and then you see him jump off, holster a pistol, flip forward, draw a melee weapon, and land here quite gracefully.
On your left, friends. And he stabs that guy.
Okay. You will be able to get sneak attack since you're flanking with Ulfred, who does see you at the last second and recognize that you're helping him.
Hell yeah. From high highs to low lows.
Hell yeah. And you hit.
Oh yeah.
He does reduce your piercing damage a little bit. But the sneak attack and the elemental damage attached to the weapon power through it. Ulfred. There's an evil devil man trying to steal your kills. Do you want to smash him?
The evil devil man or the zombie?
Smash the evil devil man.
Not quite yet.
You can smash him if you want to.
I'll just start with the zombie in front of me. But if the evil devil man gets hit, whatever. Boo.
Okay. That is natural 1, which will miss. You wanted the zombie on the left in front of you?
Yeah.
He takes that hit and that hit. He is somehow still alive. God, you guys have brought them to 1 or 2 HP like 4 times now. Good hits. He's almost gone. But now I get like 20 turns in a row. Okay. You, sir, got pushed back by the wind spell. Do I need another fort save to get out of it?
If you think he's partially in it still.
Oh, yeah.
It's partially or
No,
whole.
he fucked up last time, so. Holy shit. Yeah, he gets out.
Yeah.
Natural 20. He gets out and ambles this way. Move action. Then he has to spend move action. That's all he can do. This man. Gonna kill bad dwarf. Bad dwarf. 30. Doesn't hit. Ulfred is absorbing some deadly powerful great axe swings with his shield. Doing great. Ulfred, you just had a turn, so you provoke an AOO if you want it on this one.
Yes, please.
Take it. Hits. He tanks it. He's still up. He is... No. You catch it on the shield again.
Very close.
This one. No. This one comes on Tokala, 5-foot hop. Oh,
Man, he sucks.
flirting with your AC.
Any of the other ones?
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are
You
having a
just
good.
rolled
You
badly.
guys are having a good fight tonight, luck wise. Like you just really are. You're positioning. I think you're playing well, positioning well, but you're also getting real lucky. Okay, this man with 1 hit point. With 1
He's in
hit
the
point.
river wind, so he's got to roll a fortitude.
Oh, he's still in the wind.
That guy is, right? Because I
Little
cast
bitch.
it from the spell right below him.
Okay, he falls down again. Is that what it does? Prone again?
Or, no, he gets pushed back 20 feet.
Oh shit!
would that
Does that
provoke
provoke?
from,
It definitely does
yeah.
from the Devil Man. Devil Man gets an AOO.
Yeah.
That
Plus
hits
25 to hit.
as you push.
Yeah.
As you push the as you push this zombie past him, he just deftly stabs straight through the base of its neck, and its head kind of lolls to one side, and it sort of flops around like a fish out of water once it lands over there. Almost like you planned it. Olbrin! Oh my god, you're still so confused. 57, bud. He punches himself for 1d8. God, Josh should be fucking furious.
That'd be
Your
pretty awesome.
your wizard's
Gotta keep his
really
own eyes out.
your wizard just punched into himself in the face for 2. Amazing. God, that spell sucks.
All right, so we've totally lost track of where that caster is because he went invisible, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Just so we're clear.
I'm trying to figure out. So I can't be in there because
Oh
the
my
wind.
God, Tracy. Josh is your grease man. When he gets back, you can start your campaign to get him to make Greater Grease his new spell.
Really should just grease himself, you know? Just
He can cast grease 14 times a day, bud.
Now, let me just make sure. As long as I don't end my turn in one of those squares, I'm good from the wind.
Yeah, just don't end a turn in. Well, can you pass through it though? Maybe not.
Oh, yeah, I think so. From what I'm reading, let me see. I'll try to put it in the chat again.
We can look it up.
I'm trying to figure out how I can maneuver so I can actually start getting full round attacks. Because everybody keeps killing the stuff that I might be able to move
5
up
foot
to.
diameter line of wind remains
Yeah, to me
constant in
it
that
seems.
direction. Creatures in it take 46 and are knocked prone.
Creature that begins its turn wholly or
Wholly or
partially
partially.
within the river. Yeah, so I can pass through it. I just can't,
I think
like,
so.
basically end my turn in it.
Okay,
Because beginning of
that's
next turn.
that's how we're gonna do it.
All right, so
Yeah.
So you can like jump through it real quick and just get pushed a little bit, but not
Yeah.
enough to mean anything.
Right.
But if you stay in it, it'll knock your ass down.
so basically I have to get here.
Okay.
But that I can't do that. So crap. No matter where I go, I'm going to be doing AOOs. So I'll go ahead and do acrobatics.
should have a lot of movement speed right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, from
but
Yeah.
haste. That's a total success.
I could circle all the way over here basically, but then I'd have to spend my next round again maneuvering to try and get someplace where I'm flanked.
All
What's
acrobatics to his other side.
what's your path you take to get there? You
Well,
acrobatics
we can
successfully,
move through
so
allies. We can move through
yeah.
allies. So basically, I'm going straight line. Trying to, I'm in line here. I'm trying to basically get here.
Okay, go ahead and move there. Hirsic, you actually don't see this coming, which sort of bothers you for a moment. The Catman moves with such grace and speed that he passes through, almost touching you. He makes no sound. There's just a little rush of air that tells you that he passed right behind you, and you look to your left to see him appear there.
Game's paused, so I can't move.
I don't know why the game's paused. That's stupid.
All right. So there, and I will start with, and for my actual action, I will stab that guy. Oh, damn.
Ooh, wow. That confirms, and he is super done. Come right through and get right at the spine and just drop him. He's a pile of writhing undead yuckiness on the ground.
Yeah, so I ghost past the devil guy, kind of do that left shoulder, right shoulder kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then just, just right underneath the skull,
Well,
All right. Who wants to die? Maybe we'll take out.
Yeah, I would either say this guy over here, keep
Yeah,
him
that's who
hitting the.
McGinnis is going for. He's kind of
Yeah.
feels an affinity for this guy who just dropped this ridiculous bullseye and smoked that zombie to the south. So he's gonna take his 10-foot step over here, I suppose, and Go watch your back, and then just fan the trigger at this guy right here with a full blast. Let's see if that works this time. Oh yes.
Hell yeah.
Terrible rolls though. Jesus.
Okay. So let's go. This 21 hits. This 13. It's not a natural one, is it? Yeah, it's fine. Hits because they have
Oh yeah,
zombie.
that touch. Yeah.
Yeah, their zombie touch AC is legendarily bad. And that hits, and then your rapid shot also hits. Nearly drop him. You blast half his torso out the back of him. He's kind of skeletal between the shoulders and the hips now, but he's still on his feet.
I'll throw the old up close and deadly.
Oh yeah,
there
do it.
for another 10. There you go.
Hell
See
yeah.
if that does anything. I don't know how that interacts with
It almost
VR though, actually. So
got it. No, it just adds on.
okay.
Almost, man. If it had done 1 HP more. Okay.
Now he feels a little better since this guy, blew off one of his whiskers. Now he's kind of returning the favor, but in a friendly way.
Okay. All right. Just got to check a range here. Okay. 50. Oh, easily.
Boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
On a scale of 1 to a cone-shaped spell, fucked are we?
You know, this guy doesn't have a lot of AoE. He wishes he did. That might be a better choice. Tempting. I have to make a choice for this guy. It has to be a good choice because he's smart. Okay. No, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Okay. He goes for broke. Croctaw, make a fort save. You feel your windpipe
Nailed it.
close and your chest heave, and you fight through the spell and keep your airway open and suck in as much air as you possibly can, filling your lungs fully, and push the spell off of you. It definitely was death if you didn't make that save.
Man, that's some Darth Vader shit.
Yep.
Cool.
You just literally broke out of a force choke.
Bastard.
And you see he's visible. He's there right
there
by the
he
hut.
Nice.
Okay. I'm gonna keep trying to take down this guy right here.
Okay, get him. Teach him a lesson with his empty skull. It's teaching a bunch of goddamn millennials. That will hit. It does the damage. I'm sure I just did damage to the wrong person. So sorry if it was you. Okay, good.
I'm really not gonna get any kills today, am I?
No, you have once again reduced an opponent to single digit.
Ugh.
Now you could get that spellcaster Croctaw, but there is a kill steal right here if you want it. Tempting. You know that
Another one right here.
Right.
you know that kill stealing Takala just makes him more powerful.
kill Steele or the person that just tried to suffocate me to death. Not sure who Crocta would go after. I mean, it is really tempting.
Croctile wouldn't
Okay.
know this because he hasn't been with us long enough, but now that the caster reveals itself, Nomcath is going to be beelining to him and harassing the hell out of him.
True.
But, that's not something Croctile would know because you've not been fighting with as much.
Yeah. Hmm. Sorry, there's too many options. Okay, let's see. I will. Yeah, I'm just like you said. Proctor wouldn't know, and is going to be pissed off that someone just tried to suffocate him. So he's just going to immediately turn when that guy reveals himself and do this flaming sphere.
Sure.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Okay, so I get a reflex save to step away from it, or reflex save for half.
yeah, and I guess I wouldn't have put it in the building. I would have put it on the other square.
I mean, if you want to set the building on fire, that's okay.
Nah.
He violently failed his reflex save.
Great. And then I'm gonna reposition behind the devil horn guy.
He fucking face checks your flaming sphere. Here, sick. The wizard is available.
Here's turns to the stealthy catman. He says, "You seem like you know where to put a blade. We go after the dangerous man together, yes?"
Now that I know where he is, he's going to get quite a few more holes in him. And he kind of spins both of his daggers.
I like that attitude. I delay to his turn.
Okay. Let's see. He's in 21, so you're going to delay to 22 or 20. Okay. Let's see.
Oh boy, here I go kill stealing again.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh yeah, he's doing it.
You're not too big for me to take your knees, sir.
It's happening.
Starting at the
This
top.
is happening.
Rogues, you can take this guy out for us.
Yeah, starting at the top, and then working my way to the right.
Okay. Okay. Okay, got him selected. That will hit. You slam into this zombie and he's still on his feet. So you go ahead and give him another bit of sauce and he's still on his feet. And then you give him the haste swing and drop him.
Oh, I thought he was super injured. Nice.
What's that?
I thought he was super injured. Never mind.
Oh no,
Nice.
you worked down one that had a shit ton of HP left. That was a good choice.
Hell yeah.
McGinnis went after this one, and Takala went after here.
Gotcha.
This one 5 foot forward and attempts to kill Devilman. Die, foul Devilman.
No.
That will hit once, I think. And foul Devilman's token does not show me HP, so I'm going to switch this. There we go. I'll get that next turn. Okay, that's that one. This one is now dead. Get out. You, sir, with your 1 HP, attempt to murder Takala. I think I hit you once.
One of those hit.
Hell
Take
yeah.
3 damage.
Ah, stone skin. Curses. This one also. Murder Takala. Nope. Natural one. Oh boy. Let's see how he does, ladies and gentlemen. Can he punch himself in the face again? He babbles incoherently. God, Josh would be so mad. Okay.
All right, so obviously I'm gonna have to acrobat my way out of this guy.
McGinnis yells at you, "Hey, give me a sec. I'll take care of that guy for you."
All right, yeah, I'll
If
delay.
you want to delay, I can.
Yeah, I'll delay till
Yeah.
after McGinnis.
Okay. You want to drop to 19. Let's see.
Well, no, because I can do. Well, I can do. Well,
That'd be easier
yeah.
for me to just move McGinnis to 21 or 22. Poof. All right, McGinnis.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna take a shot at that guy that is teetering next to Nomcath.
Okay.
And let's see. I'm hasted, so I can. I only have 2 rounds in the pistol, so I'll use my main attack and my haste for those 2 shots. And if I drop him, I'll just put the other one somewhere else.
And the other injured one.
That makes sense.
drop the one that's at the fire.
Hell yeah. You're starting with this guy next to Nomcath. That's a hit. He's down. Even with DR, that's not going to see him through that. And you'd like
And
your
I'll
second
try
shot to
and
go.
kill steal Coca-Cola.
Oh, are you going to kill steal 2 people in one turn? You
Nice.
mighty, mighty ranged attacker. Look at you go.
Bastard, I think, is the word you're looking for.
2 kill steals in one
Awesome.
round.
Bastard. Mighty, mighty bastard.
2 KSs in one
All
round,
right.
ladies and gentlemen.
So, 1, 2. 2, 3.
You are cleared for launch.
Basically, I'm skirting the.
I think the flaming sphere is only 1 square.
But effectively within
Uh,
5 squares, right?
It says 5-foot diameter sphere.
Oh, then it is all that.
Yeah.
You better watch out
So
for it.
basically, I'm coming up here and then skirting around. Actually, hell, I got the 60, so I'll basically.
I mean, you
I'm
have
kinda
you have
hardcore parkour.
evasion. You have evasion and an awesome reflex save.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm
just-
also
Smooth.
kind of. I'm
5 foot
setting.
ram.
I'm taking advantage of my haste to try and set up
Gotcha.
him.
Gotcha.
Our little devil friend here.
Okay.
So, kind of hardcore parkour up over here, and then loop around to come at this side.
All right.
So
Roll
it's
me
a big
your-
loop.
Roll me your acro if you have not already. Does it say 5-foot diameter or radius? Because it is
Oh,
greater
I'm
flaming
sorry.
sphere.
It says 5-foot diameter sphere.
Okay, that's 1 square then.
So yeah, 1 square. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so you're okay. I'm just going to move it more on top of him a little bit.
Yeah, just directly on him.
I'd still be moving around anyways to try and clear space for
Gotcha.
the other roguish guy. So there's that. I am also going to do my once per day free action feint.
Okay. Oh, shit.
This is gonna hurt.
That works.
All right. Unfortunately, since all that move, I can't get I can't go crazy with it. Still only single attack, but I am attacking with silence
Hell yeah.
specifically.
Hell yeah. Okay, 21. His AC is a little higher than that.
Except if he's fainted, that means he's lost his dex bonus.
Oh, flat-footed. His
Flat-footed plus a +2 because of the headband.
That'll do it. His flat-footed is 22.
Okay. So I hit him, and I just do. Oops, not wrong.
You can tell that you are stabbing into 3 or 4 bullshit wizard spells.
Okay.
That hits. And that hits. He looks really hurt. You cut him pretty deep past all of his defenses. Here's
Yep.
Yeah. I move to here. I stab him.
stab that man.
Stab him with this, and I have A 29 caster level check to spell
Holy fuck.
one of the.
I don't think it's gonna matter if I hurt him that bad.
Hirsick tumbles over here or just sprints over here at blinding speed and stabs into the wizard. Does not drop him, but does drop. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, wow. You don't see the mage armor drop. You don't see the shield drop. But you get something. You dispel something off of him, and he sort of slumps onto the ground, and you realize that he wasn't standing on the ground. He was flying a couple inches above it. You just took away his fly spell.
This man is no bird.
And he's on fire from having failed that save last time.
How much damage does that do?
It does 1d6 of damage if he fails his save to try to put it out, if he tries.
Okay, I think putting it out would provoke an AOO.
I think it takes his action.
I think, let's see. Oh, it says may automatically, no, that's with water, yeah. DC. Flaming Sphere says DC of the spell to extinguish the flame.
Okay.
So,
This is Flaming Sphere Greater, right?
so the DC on that was 19,
Okay.
so he got it. But does that provoke him, like, sitting there putting out the
I
flames on
don't
him?
know.
If I remember, it just takes his action. He can either choose to ignore it and take the damage, or take an action to put it out.
That sounds right.
It's supposed to be a reflex save.
Saving throws costs no action, but
Okay.
okay.
It says reflex saving throw, I think.
Yeah, the nerds are saying it's at least a move action to put yourself out. So let's see. He
Okay,
does
so he
make a
puts it out.
save. He does make his concentration check. And he does. Turn invisible again.
Motherfucker.
Guess I'll set up another kill for someone. Just gonna 5-foot hop over to
Would
my
you
right.
confirm a crit once today? Would you
I
just
would
do
like
it?
to.
Would you get off your ass and confirm a crit? Oh, he did it. He did the thing. Blah! You chainsaw from his shoulder through his torso down to his legs, and he stays on his feet and is in perfect KS position for some worthy KS master. You've set up another one, Tokala, but you did at least confirm the crit as I asked. So thank you.
Complain and you shall receive.
Yeah,
Does this
that's what I learned.
does this flaming sphere hit him if he's invisible in that square?
Because I'm
I don't know
such a
if he
nice
moved or-
GM, I did give him a 5-foot hop.
All right. Cool. Then I'm just going to do this to the dude that Takala just hit. I'm gonna try to destabilize.
What does that do?
using this air blast.
All right.
I meant to put towards the guy that Takala did, not the direction I just did it.
I get you. Let's see. We can take this.
With the goal of pushing him past Takala to provoke an attack.
So you push this man. And it
Yep.
is that your CMB though? That 20?
It's a 20, yeah, because it uses my. I think so. Let's see.
That is
It uses
you.
my
Oh,
wisdom.
you have rolled a 3 is what you've done.
Yeah.
And you failed to push him, I'm afraid. His
Oh.
CMD is 24.
Just trying to help Takala out rather than kill steal.
See, you're being a real bro there.
Yeah. Just like I wouldn't even told him I pushed him. I would have just let him think that he got it.
Well, now both of you are going to get to watch the dwarf KS you both.
Yeah, speaking of bros.
Hell yeah. That first one hits. He takes lots of damage and dies. Took all his KS the third time.
All 5-foot step.
You can do more than that if you want. That was only your standard, so you still have a move action left, and since you're hasted, your move action gets an extra 30 feet on it.
Right. I'll just move up this way, looking for Mr. Necromancer.
Giant, angry dwarf empowered by his god comes crashing through the fortress.
Come out wherever ye are.
Crocta, you had the action to move the sphere, right? It's like a move action.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah.
You can move it. Where to pick a square?
I'll just say 12 o'clock.
That's where
Where
Namkath
me?
is.
Straight up. Oh, I can't see.
Right on
Sorry.
Nomcath?
Not there.
Oh,
Just,
Were you in a
I'll
place
just
where you
do-
could
No,
see
you
it on
already
your
said
turn?
actually, no, I can't see. I mean,
Okay.
I can see like the corner of that square, but not really. So
Okay.
if I don't have if line of sight's needed, then I guess I can't move it.
I mean, you can kind of guess. You just tell me a cardinal direction, but you just told me
Oh,
Namkath.
just
So if you
left.
to the left, okay, we'll take that.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I wouldn't have seen Nomcat. So if you want to hold me to that, you can say I just moved in on
I will
Nomcat.
hold you to that. We haven't had any friendly fire in a while. Namkath, make a reflex save.
Well, if I have to.
McGinnis, do you still have that grenade launcher?
What's the DC of the flaming
It's
sphere?
19.
He makes it
Yeah,
exactly
he
and
just
takes nothing. Namkath, the druid just tried to kill you. I think you should go invisible and full ambush him.
Nah.
Oh,
Almost
fuck.
over.
All right. Confusion. Let's try it again. All right, Oberyn, you poor man. 26. I think that's babble incoherently. It is. Okay.
Man, confusion is such an annoying spell, huh?
I mean, this is why he casts haste right away. He's still having an effect on this fight because
Yeah.
he instantly hasted everybody. Also, Josh has learned that you guys, it's like the Big Bang Theory of combat. You all run opposite fucking directions. So if he ever catches you in a clump, he told me once, he said, if they're in a clump, I'm hasting them.
Mhm.
If I can ever haste 3/4 of the party, it's worth it. I was like, oh, well, going to get them all with this one. So he did. Okay. McGinnis.
McGinnis, he slides over there in his groovy slippers, casually unslings his grenade launcher.
Oh
and
my
moves around,
God.
and he goes, "Where do you want me to drop this thing?"
Oh my God.
I don't know. He went invisible again.
Y'all
Namkath.
clear out of there. I'm gonna take care of this.
Namkath and
Stand by.
Namkath and Hirsek both make me a combat maneuver bonus roll. Like go to your combat tab and click your CMB. Namkath, you think he's close. Hirsek, you think he must be within 5 feet of his last scene. And his last scene was between you two. You don't think he could be more than 5 feet away yet. Especially since you got his fly spell.
Okay. So
That's it.
I
That's
am
it for me.
sorry for doing this, but I have to point where I see him, and then just try to get out of the way.
So where do you point to the man with the grenade launcher?
I point here at him.
It's definitely gonna hit Ulfred. Like, you two have fucking monster reflex saves. This is gonna be great. All right, McGinnis, what grenade are you loading into the grenade launcher?
Let's see here.
Nuclear death, poison gas, suffocation
What looks
grenades,
fun?
Singularity.
singularity. Shoot a black hole over there. You will definitely get the wizard. I promise. You will get the wizard, and
think
3
I
people
gotta
can roll other characters.
No, I'm gonna wait for people to get out of the way.
Bad guy's gonna get away.
Fucking Gavrillo.
Bad guy's gonna get away.
Oh
Just blow
man,
him
no one
up.
remembers
Don't do
Gavrilo
any.
anymore.
It's Ulfrid who is the tank, and Namkath who you've seen dodge in the middle of a fireball.
Party's
some new guy
practically
that-
begging for it.
Do it. Do
All
it.
right.
Kill
I got a flechette
Kill
grenade.
me!
Flechette grenade coming your way.
Oh shit! Even
Oh.
even through the confusion, Olbrin's like, I survived it.
All right.
It's true. He did grenade Josh like the first time Josh was in a fight with this group. Okay. Oh, make sure you click the grenade launcher. I want to hear that sound.
Oh, whoops. Right. Can't deprive of
Yeah,
that.
we got to have our
That
special
comes from-
effects.
There we go.
Oh, why didn't it roll? All right. Well, I'll fix it. I'm
What?
sorry. I don't know.
No,
There it
let's
is.
try one more time. There we go.
That's what we
But
want.
that first one was a crit. Does a grenade crit?
No, it's still
Probably not.
it's just a placement
Alright.
check. But he places it perfectly, man. You point at that square, and he fucking threads the needle. All 3 of you can make a DC 15 reflex save.
What kind of damage is it? Piercing, damn it.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
throws little chunks of metal at you. It's rather unpleasant.
I actually have DR5 right now, so it's okay.
Yeah. Do not make the save, but
What is it?
ooh.
19? Ouch.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
Oof.
that's gotta hurt.
Nomcath, something goes and hits the ground right next to you. He's dead.
excellent.
Unless you want to kill Devil Man, you're out of combat.
No,
I don't know.
Oh,
I am
man, I
looking
like
at him with
Devilman
murder in my
style.
eyes. I mean,
You
I am
guys
wearing the
suck.
headband.
you guys are really good at killing. You know that. I respect this.
It's one hell of a shot.
You are good. But what the hell are you doing here?
And who are you, boyo?
How rude of me. My name is Hersek Shah. I am a mercenary that was sent here to search for certain things of interest that might lead to future expeditions by my employer.
Who
And I
might
see.
that be?
Oh, this is the Technic League.
I'm going to kill him now.
And
Kill
we'll
him.
pause there for the
Yes.
Yep. As soon as he says that, you see a bunch of eyes go wide and people pick up their weapons they were just setting down. And see you next week, everybody. Good job,
Awesome.
Harrison.
Yeah, that was
Perfect.
great, guys. Thank you.
Mwah. Chef's
guys.
kiss on that interaction. Holy fuck.